For Sagittarius, got a funny feeling here. I don't know, just got a funny feeling. Can't really quite place my finger on it. Let's see what this is about. What is this funny feeling for Aquarius? What does it need to know? It feels like a curiosity. You know what I get? I get that some of you went to that point of, like, you know, when one gives up, man, you're like, there's no more point to anything. Like, you know, I can see that many of you, you know, some of you have been at that dark pit of absolute, I don't know, it's so dark, it's almost sacrilegious in a sense. I can see that some of you were there. Okay, I can see that some of you were at that point, that sort of like, you know, practically sacrilege. That's the one. What is this message? What is this about? This is so strange. You know, sometimes when spirit is cryptic, ooh, cryptic no more. Gates of Triumph. I've had this card come out for some of those readings that I've already done. And it was very powerful in those. I've also done it for a personal client, all in like this last 2 to 3 days. Very powerful, this card coming out. There is this big doorway that's opening right now, Sagittarius. There is this big doorways that's opening, and it's this opportunity that's opening for everyone. All right? And because you realize this, you can actually, you know, you are so good at when you focus your intention on really serving, you know, like you can get things happening for people without them even being aware of it, my beautiful Sagittarius. And this is such an opportunity for you where you win and others win by default. So like your winning is sweeter. Enjoy the journey. Another frequent flyer over the last couple of days. I like working with this deck of cards. It's got real power in it. Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn. Enjoy the journey. All right. Don't get so anxious and have sleepless nights about what is going to follow and what is coming next and what if this doesn't happen and that doesn't happen and running all these scenarios in your mind. No. You are an old soul. Don't forget. It's my belief that Sagittarius is an old soul. Even if you got strong Sagittarius in your chart. So, you know, sometimes people accuse Sagittarius of being very light-hearted. And even sort of like flippant, you know, like irresponsible and stuff like that. But Sagittarius is an old soul. Sagittarius already knows no matter what happens, you know, for every downwards curve, there's an upwards curve, you know. And for every upwards curve, there's a downwards curve. So when you recognize the upwards curve, you can make sure that, you know, when you see the downwards one, you know, this is the opposite, I don't want it. When you're going down, you might know, well, it might be time to, you know, change my focus, change my direction. You already have that. So you don't have to try to navigate the path. You focus on enjoying the journey, my beautiful Sagittarius, okay? You focus on enjoying the journey, all right? And what else do we have? Infinite abundance. I think it was Aries who got this card. Abundance is pouring into your life. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Or was it Aquarius? Have I done Aquarius yet? I did. Anyway, not really the point. Please excuse me. I'm sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. If you like this idea of infinite abundance flowing into your life, claim it for yourself now. Place your hand on your heart and take a nice deep breath and then say yes. Say yes to the abundance of the universe. Say yes to the beauty of life. Alright? What messages from Spirit, please? What messages from Spirit for Sagittarius? If you first come to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian Nelson. I'm a psychic medium and a tarot reader, and I mix the two up because essentially it's the same thing. Born intuitive. All right. What has Spirit got to say for you? Ace of Wands. Sagittarius, it's not only time for you to trust, it is safe for you to trust. That's how I'm getting it. Okay? Things are working out for you on the personal front. All right? That thing that you've been thinking about, Sagittarius, it's working out. It's being resolved here. okay? Things are in the process of working out here for you, all right? Heart's desires coming true. Somebody else feeling the same way as you do. And that person's willing to put in the effort. That person that you are dealing with, Sagittarius, they are willing to put in the effort. They are willing to put in the time. Maybe before they were not so willing, if this is a familiar person that you are dealing with. But the tables have turned, and the tables have turned in your favor. The things that you needed to fight for, Sagittarius, they are coming to you easily now. All the things that you needed to fight for, they come to you so easily now. Let's see what you want to look out for. But before we do that, it seems like this deck wants to come out. So, you know, I'm a big fan of let's follow Spirit. First, let's do it this way. That's the way we're going to do it. Okay? Because that's how we normally get the message more clearly. It's all about following your intuition. All right. So what is the potential here? The intention when I put out this deck here was what is the potential for miracles and for blessings? And I remember the time it just seemed like there were stars bouncing off it. So I didn't even have all the thought that I have about it now. I usually just follow my guidance. I don't ask too many questions. Because I've set my intention clear, you know, for what I'm a channel for. So I don't have to be worried. Okay, so you got the Hanged Man in reverse. Deck is not in reverse, okay? So you got the Hanged Man in reverse. Sagittarius, I would say if you were waiting things out, if you were waiting for the right time or whatever the case may be, you surrendered, you know, you took some time out, chilled a little, things, you know, shit got rough type of thing. So you needed some time there. I can see that. You needed to take some time for yourself. Whatever it was, you needed it. It was very necessary. Because if you didn't take it, you were probably going to combust. I don't like the fact that these cards are laying like this. It doesn't look... You know what I mean? It looks like it should be the other way around. So what are you clearing out in your life? What is seeming like it must be the other way around? Repairs, renovations, changes, moving house. What are you doing? You're doing something. And whatever that something is, you want to keep on doing it. What did I do with the cards? Oh, it's like I didn't see the deck. It's time for you to get into action. Okay? It's, to basically put it to you this way, it's time to take action. That's it. It's time to take action, Sagittarius. Alright? Your hermit stage has now officially passed. Thank you so much for checking into rest. Your rest is now being completed. Time to get your ass back in gear, man. Alright, Sag? Time to get your ass back in gear, Sag. 5 of Pentacles. But some of you are like, no, I'm not ready. No, 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 no. How can you ask that of me? Can't you see I'm going through a tough time? Didn't say your tough time was done. I said you're ready. There's a message from your spirit, from your higher self. From your spirit guides, your guardians, your angels, deceased loved ones. Whoever you receive from. Ooh, and why is that? Because the time for you is now, my beautiful Sagittarius. The time for money and breakthroughs and synchronicities and powerful alignments, the time for you is now, right now, okay? That's now. Let's see what you want to look out for. What you want to look out for, what you want to be aware of. Is there any red lights? It's nice to know these things, you know? It's useful to know them, you know? Those red flags, those red lights. Those warning signs, bright neon colors, and we choose to ignore them. Because, I mean, God forbid anybody's cautious these days. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Something happening here? You? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to make a new start, my beautiful Sagittarius. Don't be afraid to make a new start. Remember, it's not a new beginning. You are learning from experience. Let's see what is the potential here for you. Remember, the longer you are on this planet, spiritual or not, besides, the most spiritual thing we can do on this planet is to be human. But the longer you are on this planet, the better you understand the game. Regardless of your background or your social status or your financial status or racial status or sexual status, whatever, it doesn't really matter. The longer you are on this planet, the longer you are in this game. And the longer you are in the game, literally the more game you have, because you understand the game better. All right? So maybe take some time and check in with yourself, Sagittarius. You've made it on this planet significantly far. If you are able to check up in the, get across this YouTube video and watch it and actually grasp it and it makes sense to you and that sort of things, it's relatable in some way or the other. It's a general reading, but I mean, like you can find something in it. Then you have the intelligence to have progressed quite far in life. That is, whoops, what's that? Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. What are my people upstairs doing? Come on, bubbles. Oh, okay, baby. Maybe it's a gas can. They're about to explode the whole building away. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I've had this one night, because I'm staying in an apartment block. So I've had this one night, there was like this jumping on the floor. It sounded like somebody was, like I'm on the ground level, and then the 3 levels above me. So it sounded like somebody was like literally like, hitting the tiles of the wall, of the floor. And then I actually realized that they're having church, but they're like literally jumping up and down. And I'm already in bed. It's like 8:30, but it's dark. And I realized that, if I go upstairs now, I'm going to be so mad. And I just screamed out the window, shut the fuck up. 5 of Cups in reverse. You have really, really, really done, I don't want to sound demeaning, but you've really done your sort of homework. You've run your groundwork. You've laid your foundation. You've laid a strong basis. You've really put in the work, You've really, really put in the work, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, and that is why it's now beginning to pay off, okay? It is like that natural next step that has to happen. It's just sort of logical sense. It's the way, it's sort of like the way life goes, you know what I mean? Let's get some deeper guidance there for you. But you've done the healing that you needed to do. You are ready to go forward now. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to do your thing. It's still very scary, but I do get the sense, Sagittarius, that the time is now, okay? I definitely get that sense that the time is now. What's with all these reverse cards? And none of the decks are in reverse. Like, it's just trippy when this happens. It's like so trippy when it happens. 4 card stability. So it's almost like you've got everything together here already with the 8 of Cups in reverse, the Devil card in reverse, the 7 of Cups in reverse. That's really cool. Page of Cups in reverse. So it's like, you know what this is like, Sag? This is like, I'm going to turn this down and, send it Reiki healing energy. Let's place these Lemurian quartz on there. It's always for my Reiki healing energy. Let's draw a card for that. Before we even go any further in this reading, let's draw a card for that. Let's draw a card for this healing situation. What are we healing here for, Sag? Because it's like you've done everything that you're supposed to do and things should be going well for you now. And I feel that they are, but it's like you're missing something. No, not in reverse. Just making sure. Since the other ones all came out in reverse. I mean, that's so trippy. It's almost like everything's sorted out. It's like you've been having to do things so much for yourself, maybe there for a minute, that you sort of got so used to it that it's difficult for you to just trust and accept that someone else, sort of like they'll be, like they at the party, but they'll stay at the party, like they'll be the last guest to leave type of thing. Temperance energy, your energy, Sagittarius energy. Someone's learning here, you learning, they learning. Someone's learning over here, but this learning is paying off really well. Okay? Let's get some deeper messages for you. Some deeper messages from Gaia. Some messages from Gaia, please. Our beautiful host planet. I've been thinking today, me and my silly thoughts, but can you imagine What if planet Earth is a big spaceship that is just marked as a planet for our benefit of mind, our comfort of mind, so we can have the belief that we are fitting in with all the other planets around us, but then maybe that whole thing is just a projection, you know? So we're in the ship, and then we're in this almost like a matrixy type of vibe that we bought into. So the planets are not even there. Empress, all about abundance. Abundance is coming. Those are like the little lights that I saw on the top of this deck when I put it down. Abundance. Empress is all about abundance. Abundance coming. Love energy, passion energy, Venus energy. Abundance coming. You may not see it yet, but you can feel it, and like that tingly feeling that you're getting, Sagittarius. It's not hope. It's not hope. It's your intuition. That's not hope, Sagittarius. It's your intuition. That's what it is. It's telling you what's coming next. And it's big. It's really huge. It's really something. You know? Like you can feel it, you can sense it. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody else is going to look at this reading and they're not a Sagittarius or they don't have strong Sag in their chart, like I'm Sag rising. You know, they're going to be like, oh, what a lot of bullshit. Look at this card running his tricks, you know what I mean? But that's okay. Because, you know, the message is there, who the message is there for. And I think even sometimes that resistance creates a curiosity, and let's never underestimate the planting of a seed. 8 of Swords, new beginning. There's wisdom that's sort of stepping forward here. So all the wisdom that you accumulated through your different lifetimes, Sagittarius, it's all awakening inside of you. It's you being part of this global awakening that's taking place. But obviously, you're way ahead of the game. You know? 2 of Pentacles, things are changing for you. Your fortune is changing, your luck is changing. Something is breaking your heart. But you are not yet privy to how that is all actually serving to your benefit, to your dream coming true, faster than you imagine. It's like the person that you care about, maybe, I don't know if they're leaving, like a U-turn or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but there's something about leaving, but leaving that doesn't quite transpire. It's a new beginning. You're choosing each other. You and your person, you're choosing each other. Let's get one more card for you and your person. It's literally almost like a romantic comedy. 5 of Wands. Okay? So don't try to make whatever you feel isn't working. Don't try to fix it. Okay? Don't try to fix it. Let the chips fall where they may. What is the guidance for you around us? Let the chips fall where they may. Don't try to fix anything. Oops. What is the situation that you're not looking at, that you're not seeing coming? There's abundance. Your life's about to change for the better. Your fortune's coming in. You might be getting a different job. So let's say you and maybe, let's say, for example, you and someone are seeing each other, and maybe you've had some real beautiful time that you spent together, and maybe they're now heading off into a different direction, a different town, a different city, a different country, maybe where the internet connection isn't that strong or something like that, One person's, like if you maybe the one moving to the weaker signal type of thing. But then it's almost like that is all part of the come together. So it seems like it's a separation, and that is why you recommended to not worry too much about what seems to be falling apart. Just surrender it, feel the emotions. This leads to your happy family life. So, sometimes, it's not about being fickle or anything, it's just about being human. But sometimes we literally don't realize what we have until we actually lose it. And it seems like there's something like this here. It's not like an actual loss, but there's something like that that's happening over here. It's like a realization, like the curtains are being pulled back. Which one? This one? Okay. What's happening? I'm just going to take this one. 4 of Pentacles. Again, if finances was the problem, if it was pulling equal weight maybe between 2 people was the problem, more energies was the problem, because that could be large. It could be in work as well. There's balance coming there where you're finally getting paid what you are worth. You're finally getting the recognition, that you are worthy of, that you worked hard for. It's like your ship is coming in this very soul satisfying ways. So what's actually happening is it's almost like the recognition, or somebody, maybe somebody who's been picking on you for a while, just kind of getting the due type of thing. Not even necessarily via you. 5 of Swords in reverse. It's almost like your vibration changes, and because of that, everything is just drawn to you. And you're not going here with 5 of Swords. You're not acting the way that it's almost like people expect you to. Okay? You're not happy for somebody's demise, which of course, that's you. Why would you be happy for someone else's demise? But I really see that things are working really brilliant here for you, and you're really catapulting forward, and especially with that card over there, the Gates of Triumph. Out of that 5 of Pentacles, not needing anything to deal with anymore. So your karma's nice and balanced and clear. Will you have stuff to deal with going forward? Of course. But for now, you're good. So just chill in the space. Be in this moment now. Let everything come to you, okay? Your inside magical magnet has been activated. I'm going to see you next time, Sagittarius. Thank you for your time. And if you're interested in a personal reading, or you want to check out my other services, check out the links in the description. There's also my online courses. And as always, I would appreciate you commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Bye.